So for some of you more astute fans out there, you might notice that I moved the news video a little bit earlier in the week this time, and it's only because I wanted to coincide it with the MWC event going on like literally right now. The Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. Yes, you're supposed to lisp it and throw your arms out like that, like a Spaniard would, I imagine. I'm from Barcelona. Yes. I want to focus though on Samsung because literally a few hours after this video drops, Samsung is going to be doing their launch event. So they're talking about launching a couple of things which has been long rumored. The first one is two new phones, the Galaxy Z Fold 3, sounds like it's named by a German, and the Flip 3. Both of these, I hope the best for them. We're not going to focus on this too much today, but they're trying to pair them up to be closer to the S21 series in terms of specs as well as the camera. So the cameras are going to get a bump in quality and such. But the main focus for me is the Galaxy Watch 4, or potentially, because if you look at the renders right here, a lot of news outlets are claiming that this is the Galaxy Watch 4. Look at it. If you're a Samsung fan, you know that's not true. I don't believe it is because historically, the mainstream or the big brother Galaxy Watch, the 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, they just look more expensive. They're chunkier, bigger bezels, nicer bands and everything. But this one is slim. So my guess is this is the Active 4. But we'll see. And I'm excited about these watches because if this is the Active 4, I'm really excited because mostly is the colors. The colors look nice, but it's Wear OS. Yes, this will be the first Samsung watch with Wear OS, and we'll see how this goes because if it's just plain old vanilla Google Wear OS, I have no hope for it because yeah, I'm not a fan of Wear OS as it is because it's nice and all, but it's bland, and as we know, it's losing popularity and it's just not well developed. But if they merge Tizen and Wear OS together with Samsung customization and just a lot of options, I'm going to be excited because that's going to be a great step forward for Wear OS as a whole and as a branding and such. So that's going to be cool. It's going to come in two different sizes, 40mm and 44. So it's going to be helpful for a lot of different wrist sizes. And the price though, I'm not sure if this was listed, I saw somewhere $400 to $430. But I think that might be the Galaxy Watch 4's price. So this might be a bit lower. I'm guessing probably 300s thereabouts. So I'm really excited about this one. So we'll find out in a few hours if this is true. Now, the next bit of news comes from Soundcore. And these guys are coming out with a new product called the Life P3. Yes, it seems like another day, another new Soundcore product, right? These guys are just saturating the market, but their products are good and I'm always excited when new ones come out. So the Live P3, if you're a P2 fan, now they're adding on active noise cancellation, 11mm dynamic drivers or composite drivers, and 6 mics as opposed to the 4 because the P2 wasn't that hot with phone calls, so hopefully this fixes the problem. Where I'm excited at though, and by the way, this is coming out, did I say already, beginning of July, so sometime later this week or early next week we'll see it launched. I'm excited about the colorways. If you look at the pictures, we have brand new colors called the Sky Blue, which looks good, and then Burnt Orange, which looks hot. And I hope I get this test unit color because yeah, it's going to be nice. But that being said though, I've been looking around the Soundcore catalog, which is pretty extensive, and I'm looking at a model called A2, not the Air 2, but the A2. And if you look at the specs, it's very suspiciously similar to this brand new P3. From the driver sizes to the battery life, the charging time, the active noise cancellation, the 6 mics, the charging time, except for the form factor, which the other one looks more like the A2 looks like little buds. They're pretty much identical in specs. So I have my suspicions. Soundcore, can you confirm this? Because are they similar internals, just a different body? Yeah, it's curious. And the price identical too, $79.99. So yeah, if that doesn't tell you something. And when you compare it with a P2, by the way, it's double the price. So that's a little bit of a downer, but in terms of being an active noise cancellation device, if it performs really well, it will be one of the best sub $100 active noise cancellation earbuds out there. And we know for a fact that once this hits the market, $80, Soundcores tend to drop in price. So I'm guessing this will hit $70 or something, or $65 on sale right off the bat. So yeah, looking forward to it. You know what? I've been sad for the past couple of days, guys. Actually, let's be honest, I've been really upset for the past couple of days, guys, in particular with Wyze, because a few months ago, if you remember, I looked at the Wyze thermostat. I really loved it. The product is amazing. Capabilities and price on that, you can't beat it. And in fact, I still have it on my wall. Hasn't failed 1 second. But one thing I did say though, the accuracy can improve a whole lot more when Wyze launches their remote sensors that would help with humidity and temperature sensing and average out the room and the floor, entire floor, much better if you have all these units working in tandem. Now, a few days ago, I went to visit the Wyze website, and sure enough, up for pre-order is that particular temperature sensor. But there was one huge caveat. If you look at the screen grab right here, it is only compatible right now, not with a thermostat, but with their home monitoring core kit. That is their security system and all that. That means you have to fork up a whole lot more money. And so that's what I'm upset with Wyze right now. They're forcing you to pay more just to get the sensor for it to work. And eventually, they say it's coming, eventually work with the thermostat. So they want you to, they're forcing you into this whole, ecosystem, unfortunately. And the cheapest package that you can find with the home monitoring is $60. No, I was hoping that the unit, the thermostat, would communicate with the sensors themselves, and that was my hope through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or something. But no. So Wyze, what the crap? And in other news, we have Carpay's startup called Nothing. And their first product was going to be a true wireless earbud system, which the launch date has been pushed back. So far, there's been no new development. In other words, nothing. Jeez always. Now, the last one is kind of random. It showed up on my newsfeed a few days ago, and it's called the HoloPlot. It's a German company, and what they really specialize is beamforming audio. So imagine Dolby Atmos, like you are in a cinema and they project sound with multiple speakers to help, enhance your listening experience. But with HoloPlot, it's basically beamforming in 3D audio directly into your ears. Imagine if you're at a wedding or a dance floor in a concert or in a movie cinema, sound projecting and tuned specifically for you straight into your ear, regardless of the person next to you. That's pretty darn awesome. They have this new product called the X1 Matrix series. Apparently HoloPlot has been around for a long time, and they've been developing products just in beamforming alone. And this is their latest one. Is basically a set of speakers on the ceiling, and it has sensors that scans the room and just helps direct sound towards the user. That's pretty darn awesome. I think the applications, if they are successful with this, yeah, it's gonna be game changing. I'll tell you what, it's like an nth degree Dolby Atmos speaker system, right? The name though, I wish they would change it, because yeah, when I first saw it, I thought HoloPlot sounds like a grave digger company. That's what we do, we HoloPlot, yes. Or it sounds like also, like some movies with HoloPlots, like The Phantom Menace, to name one, and Transformers. All Michael Bay's Transformers had HoloPlots. Jeez. That's bad. That's a horrible joke. Some of you may have seen this already, that there's this new DJI Mini SE floating around on the Walmart online website. And it looks promising that there might be a speculation that this is a new revised Mini 2 facelift or something. But no, it's actually the original Mavic Mini. The same 2.7K camera and the specs and everything. Flight time is all identical. Old first gen Mavic Mini. So yeah, it's a downer, right? But what is great is the price. It's $299, great entry price. And also the remote is the brand new one, same one used on the Mini 2 as well as the Air 2S. So I really like this remote, much better than the old one with OcuSys and all that. So yeah, it's a great bump in improvement in terms of range, and in terms of price is dropped. So I think it'll make a great Christmas present, don't you think? Well, that's all I got, guys. And we'll see if the Samsung MWC launch event matches up with what we say in a few hours. That would be pretty cool if, like fortune telling. Also join me on Friday. We're going to be looking at the Soul S Nano earbuds. You probably have never heard of them, but they're super amazing, and I'm gonna love sharing that with you. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for getting me to 10,000 subs. Yes, that's the other news, I guess. It's only because of you. Thank you for getting me there. So yeah, if you haven't already, continue to help me grow. I'm trying to reach 50,000, 100,000. That'll be super awesome. I love to do more things like that for you guys. So mash and kill the button down below. Tell friends and family about it. Remember to thumbs up if you like this video as well. And also you can support me in my Patreon page down here, where you can buy me a cup of coffee or tea or something and get your name shouted out like these guys right here, yes, and be semi-popular. And yeah, do something nice and kind for love and loving for somebody this week. The world, sure, it's coming out of COVID, but a lot of people are struggling. A lot of businesses are struggling. There are more homeless people back out on the streets. Help them out, because the world needs it, and it starts with you guys. So take care, and until next time, peace out.